News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source of top 7 dairy news from the week of September 25th will cover. Amul expects no price hike after timely monsoon in Gujarat. PM Swanidhi now extends financial assistance to milk vendors. Collective thrust can make farmers market savvy. Nova Dairy urges government to ensure purity of ghee. Dairy farmers urge CM Stalin to enhance subsidy for cattle feed. Will the dairy economy rebound by 2025? Farmers' chances to kill the terms oat and soy milk are waning. Here comes the news of the week. As per Jayan Mehta, MD Amul, the situation is pretty good this year because of timely monsoon in Gujarat, at least, which means the pressure on producers for the feed and fodder cost is not high. And we are entering the flush season of milk procurement, so we are not anticipating any hike. When asked about certain trading partners like the EU demanding import duty concessions in the sector under free trade agreements, Mehta said that milk is a source of livelihood for more than 10 crore families in the country, and most of the producers are small and marginal farmers. India allows import of dairy goods like EU cheese at marginal 30% duty. Those countries do not reciprocate this. It is difficult to export dairy products to EU. The US has duties from 60 to 100%. India has an open market, but here we don't want their surpluses to be dumped at a cheaper rate and harm the livelihood of our small farmers. Loan facility under Pradhan Mantri Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi or PM Swanidhi has now been extended to milk vendors and newspaper hawkers along the street vendors. In a press release, the government has said that all street vendors and milk and newspaper distributors can get micro loans at minimum interest rate to expand their businesses by submitting application forms in the required format. Loan will be dispersed to those selected in 3 phases. In the first phase, rupees 10,000 loan will be given, and in second phase, 20,000 loan will be given. If the first phase loan is repaid within 12 months from the date of sanction, and in the third phase, 50,000 loan will be given if the second phase loan of 20,000 is repaid within 18 months. Small producers do not have the required scale of operations individually to get the benefit of economies of scale. On account of a long chain of intermediaries that connects a producer with the markets, they receive only a small part of the value that a consumer ultimately pays. Economies of scale lead to better bargaining power both on the supply and demand sides. FPOs offer an excellent opportunity to farmers or agripreneurs to establish direct market linkages. Aggregation of skills and resources is a potent way to deal with competition in the marketplace and sustain a profitable business. However, mere creation or incorporation of an FPO may not help in achieving the desired objectives, such as enhancing farmers' income. Sustainability, profitability, and growth are the key parameters. Timely efforts are needed to address the roadblocks in the path of the FPO's success. There are many institutions such as NABARD, Small Farmers Agribusiness Consortium, government departments, state agricultural universities, and NGOs that support the promotion, incorporation, and development of FPOs. Sterling Agro Industries Limited of Nova brand is deeply concerned about the recent findings by the Wholesale Pure Ghee Merchant Association based in Indore, Madhya Pradesh. The association tested samples of about 40 to 50 less expensive ghee brands. Surprisingly, a government-approved NABL lab discovered that all 10 samples submitted for a GIC test were falsified, given that they are more affordable than well-known brands. These adulterated ghee products are a desirable alternative for customers. Genuine ghee producers' income is negatively impacted, and the general public is exposed to serious health risks as a result. Ravin Saluja, Director Nova Dairy, urges the government and FSSAI to take action to address this pressing issue, suggesting: first, comprehensive quality check; second, increased surveillance; third, public awareness campaigns; fourth, regulation enforcement; and fifth, through industry collaboration. Dairy farmers who have been seeking a hike in procurement prices have urged Chief Minister M.K. Stalin in Tamil Nadu to announce an increase in subsidy for concentrate cattle feed. Since most of the cows in the state are crossbred with Jersey cattle, they need this feed and farmers are unable to buy it as it is costly. This leads to the quantity of fat and solids not fat, that is SNF, reducing in the milk. In their most recent petition to the government, dairy farmers said they were incurring a loss of about rupees 15 per litre. We want 55 rupees per litre for cow and 68 rupees per litre for buffalo milk. At present, we are being paid only 35 rupees for cow and 44 for buffalo milk. Many farmers have shifted to private dairies as they pay anywhere between 8 to 10 rupees per litre additionally, said a farmer from Salem district. This led to Avin getting only around 30 lakh litres of milk a day, which is hardly enough for them. The dairy economy worldwide is in rough shape. This is what Ken Belly shared with a group at the Dairy Financial Conference earlier this month in USA. Belly shared that the Federal Reserve has tightened down on the economy, raising interest rates to cause enough of a strain to push towards a slowdown. He said that the US dairy market is hampered by suppressed demand both at home and abroad. In fact, global dairy prices have been declining since 22. This is especially concerning as China's economy is expected to slow. The US Dairy Exporter blog reports that the US low protein whey exports to China dropped 21% year to date and that decline continued in July, with exports falling 46% to the lowest monthly levels in 18 months. The bottom line in China is that they are making a little bit more milk and their economy is slowing down. Their ability to buy dairy product has slowed now. The US isn't radically dependent on China dollars on cheese or the skim milk powder they buy. There is few issues in the food world that generate as much vitriol as the debate over what to call nut, oat and other plant-based alternatives to cow's milk. Dairy farmers and their advocates for years have tried everything to convince regulators companies like Silk and Oatly should not be able to slap the M word on their products. Actress Aubrey Plaza starred in a commercially sarcastically plugging the launch of a new fictitious product dubbed Wood Milk. For dairy advocates, the issue is simple. Milk comes from a lactating mammal, and as former FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb once said, an almond doesn't lactate. But the Food and Drug Administration FDA released a draft policy earlier this year allowing plant-based companies to use milk. Regulators cited their own research showing that most consumers are not being duped into buying plant-based products but instead seek them out voluntarily. In addition to the commercial starring Plaza, the California Milk Processor Board has created its own ad featuring depiction of salmon milk, cranberry milk and noodle milk. Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I Kuldeep Sharma request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.